Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here with Survival Living. We've got a garden update. Yes, the wind is blowing, but it is hot. Our temperature is reading 90 degrees today. Real quick update. We got our parts for our swamp cooler we were going to build. And I went ahead and built it, tested it out. Guess what? Don't work down here. Worked just fine in Arizona. All it did was create a lot of humidity and actually made the temperatures go up by 2 degrees while it was running. So, it just doesn't work. Well, I mean, it works in drier environment. Florida's just got a lot of humidity, and the swamp cooler just created more humidity. So, I'm out here now. And no, this is actually tea, believe it or not. It's just in a special bottle. Alright, it's just one of my bug out bag bottles, you know, because it's a harder plastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out what's sprouting and what's going on in our garden. Good things, good things. Alright, so first up, our sunflowers are doing quite well. Very proud of those little guys. Moving along, besides the weeds, that I've got a weed again, our pea plant. Peas are coming up good and strong. I am very happy about that. Alright, so our cantaloupe, they are healthy, no major problems. Actually, I haven't had any problems out of these cantaloupes. These are all seeds out of those survival gardens that we purchased from Amazon, guys, so far that I'm showing right now, except for the grass. I gotta dig all that out. Alright, so we've got a little guy popping up here. Let's take a look at him. That is actually a green bean that's coming out. That is the lone and only survivor. The rest of them did not come out. We've got a serious ant problem here in the garden. I'm constantly fighting when I try to put seeds out. The ants will come around and take them. Alright, let's step on over this one here. Got our kidney beans. They're doing well. Yep, that guy there is not doing so good. There are leaves coming off of them, so that's always a plus. Alright. I do apologize if the wind is really bad here. I might have to do a voiceover on this video. As you can see, I've got these stakes up. I got all kind of string running everywhere. That is for the growth of the kidney beans when they start climbing. I just grabbed what rope I had available, some twine. These sticks are just stuck in the ground. That's just to help the bean start from the bottom and work its way up and start running whatever way it wants to. That's what that is. Alright, so we've got zucchini is up and at it. There's another one. He's still trying to fight off the seed husk. That one right there. And that one there is trying to fight off the seed husk as well. That one there is too. I don't know if you can actually, if it affects anything, if you help with the assist. I don't know. Nature will figure it out, right? Alright, so swinging up to my cucumbers. Oh, that's a big bee. These are the ones that my brother hooked me up with. These are not from seeds. These are ones that he purchased and we transplanted in the garden. They are doing very well. one here has already got some runners starting to develop. And looks like that one there has already grabbed hold of the fence, which is what we want. We want it to run this fence line here. Alright, so we've got radishes. They are doing quite well. If I come back in and do some more weeding, that one is actually the radish. It's like every time I turn around, the next day I got more weeding to do, pulling everything back out. Now I don't remember putting these in the ground, but that is lettuce right there. Because actually my lettuce row starts over here. Now we went ahead and seeded in little containers and we just brought them over here. Once they get a little bit healthier, I'll separate them and thin them out more. As you can see, they are tiny little guys. I did this yesterday. Let me get out of the sunlight so you can see the difference in the potting soil with it. And along with everything else, we'll be staging in 2-week intervals on the garden. And of course, we got our other bean and corn doing quite well up here. Looks like our carrots never came up. That's quite alright because I gotta weed this whole row again. Up, looks like we got limas coming up. That is a lima bean. So those are starting to come up. So what else we got going on here? Alright, now in the bucket, that is Swiss yard. I'll let them grow just a little bit more before transplanting those. Swinging around, we've got watermelon coming up. That is seedlings of watermelon. I'm going to let them grow just a little bit more and I'll transplant those as well. You may ask, why do you keep saying that you're planting 2-week intervals? The reason why is I don't want a whole crop to come up at one time. Alright, doing it at 2-week intervals gives me leeway. That way everything doesn't come up at one time and I have chances of food spoilage or have too much food at one given time. Remember, we are living in an enclosed trailer. I'm not set up right now for canning and pressure cooking right now. So, every 2 weeks, in theory, should develop new crop that we can cultivate, eat. And then 2 weeks later, the next set should be coming in. And once the first set's up, we'll start rotating things out, getting certain other foods in there. That way we don't strip the nutrition out of that one spot. It might still be overkill going right after and start planting again, but we are limited on space. I mean, that's not the biggest garden, but it is a garden, all right? So, sunflower seeds. You can't live on sunflower seeds. I'm not planning to. Sunflower seeds, we want it in the garden just to help with pollinating the rest. We want to attract bees. That's why we have those here. Now, of course, your other plants, they'll flower up and things like that. Of course, they will attract some, but those suckers there, they bring them in. That's why we have those. Try, if you decide to do sunflower seeds, keep your sunflower seeds away from beans. The husk from the seeds are very toxic to your other plants. Something that not many people talk about. We grow a lot of kidney beans. I like kidney beans. Something everyone needs to know: kidney beans are not like green beans. Okay, you can't just walk up, snap one off, and eat it raw. Kidney beans have a lot of toxin in them. They have to be cooked. They have to be boiled down, soaked. Even though they're fresh, they still need to be soaked for several hours. You don't have to do it overnight. Several hours, and then cook. You don't want to go straight up, take them out of the pod and eat them. You might not die from it, but it will make you sick. So there are some toxins in kidney beans. That's why you have to boil them. You have to let them soak for a while to get all that stuff out. As far as anything else, that's about it. As far as anything dangerous in the garden. Now, I'm currently working on eggplant. Having a hard time this year getting that sucker to sprout. We got some more lettuce that we're going to be putting in a couple more days. Tomatoes we're working on those again. My brother's tomato plants that he hooked me up with, well, they're just not doing so well, to be honest. I do better. Here, let me go and switch the camera around, I'll show you. There we go. That's one of them right there. And that's the other one. They've been neglected with the weeding. I know. I actually got to come back through here and use a lawnmower and around the edges of the garden. And I'm going to come back out here. No kidding, guys. I'm out here weeding every day. As far as the ones that say, dude, your garden has way too much grass in it. Trust me, I know. You see all this behind me? All the tall stuff? That was here. Alright. I mowed it all down. Did a video tilling it. I forgot. I think I tilled it 4 times. Raked it out. It's just, the grass mat in the ground was about 6 to 7 inches deep. Alright. That much grass was on the ground here. It was just matted. It's been sitting here for years, untouched. So yeah, there's some issues. But that is the project right now. I really hate that swamp cooler did not work. It was a very good design. I made them before, but the fact is, it's just too humid, too hot. I mean, it was 88 degrees when we got the filter mat and everything for it, the condenser mat filter thing, the big blue thing. I went ahead, since the waterproofing for the, well, we can use Bondo for the box wasn't here. I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and make the mat, put it on the back of the fan, let the water run through it. We'll be good to go. It still works, which I know it does work. It just doesn't work down here. It made the trailer real muggy. I mean, real muggy, really fast. And I had the thermometer out, and we saw it climb to 92 degrees. And that's when I shut it down. I said, nope, too hot. So we took it out, put the fans back in, went ahead and got our other fan from storage. We got 2 large fans and a smaller fan running. We have our exhaust fans running inside the trailer. I went ahead and turned off the gas to our tankless water shower. Went and took that down and took the batteries out so we can actually take cold showers because it's just too hot. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the garden video. Like I said, it's a work in progress. Till the next time, catch y'all later.